Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Can we talk about it? Yeah. 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 Can we sit down? No interruption. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw, ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions.
There is an epidemic going on, and everybody can see it. Men can see it, women can see it, and it has reached a point to where it has gotten so bad that even women are being vocal about actually seeing what they see. First things first, I want to thank you all for joining me live, impromptu style. Since you are here, like the video, share the video, hype the video, subscribe, because in our live streams, we get a little bit nitty, gritty, raw, unfiltered, uncut, and YouTube does not like that too much. So y'all got to help us out when we go live and we go in like how I'm going to go in tonight. Secondly, I want to enter into this dope discussion by stating the obvious. And the obvious is there are, and it's no shade, I just got to be real. The obvious is there are a lot of women out there that are quite honestly lonely, angry, and broke. Don't shoot the messenger. Like I said, it's an epidemic. We all see it. And due to a lot of the women out here being lonely, angry, and broke, it is causing them to go to very extreme and desperate measures in order to get their needs met. Forgive me, I do not remember who sent me over this particular video, but shout out to you. I came across it this morning, and when I watched what the good sis had to say, I was like, oh, she's going to talk about it. And since she's going to talk about it, I'm going to go ahead and back her up with what she's talking about. Thank you, J Mill. It says broke being the most important one. LOL. Yes, and like I said, I know that what I'm saying can be a little harsh if you're not really listening with an open mind, right? If you're not listening with an open mind, what I'm saying can come out to be very, very brutal. But at the end of the day, I just want you all to really know that I am operating from a place of love and concern. I want the best for us. And I know, based upon my platform, with me taking the approach of trying to help the women to see their errors and their faults and their flaws, it can come off like, oh, she hates women, she's bashing women, she's pandering to men, blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, J Mill, I just really, really hope that by me exposing, again, the obvious of them being lonely, angry, and broke, it inspires them to take a look in the mirror, address their issues, and say, you know what? Is she talking about me? Does this apply to me? And fix it. Because if they do not, J Mill, and thank you so much for your donation, okay? If they don't, J Mill, if they do not address their issues of being angry, lonely, broken and broke, it's going to be a very hard, long, lonely road for them, and they will never get the man. I'm going to go ahead and say it, the man that they are all so desperately seeking. And I know that so many women, let me remove my phone. I don't want it to have no feedback. But I know so many women out there, J Mill, they try to paint this narrative and paint this picture of not wanting a man, not caring about having a man, so on and so forth. But when you peel back the layers and you really listen to what they are saying, even the most strong, independent, I am a sovereign woman ass chick, she still wants a man. She just wants a man that is going to bow down and obey and put up with and tolerate her nonsense. Best believe if even these sovereign women could have a man that they could walk all over, use up, they would take it. They would jump at that opportunity. It's just that due to them being flawed and a man not wanting to deal with that type of woman, they are kind of forced into being by themselves and pretending like, oh, I'm a sovereign woman and I like living by myself and I like being alone. Like, please. Okay? But put a 2 in the chat, y'all, because we're going to be cooking a little bit tonight. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all can hear this.
So just a couple of weeks ago, I said that the good girls are taking the identity of the hoes.
Hold on. She already going in. I got to pause her. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all can hear her. Am I seeing the 2s? Let me see. Okay, y'all see the 2s coming in now. Okay, great. Because we're going to go into her video in a second. But like I said, I want to go into why this is happening. What's happening in today's time is so many women are so desperate for help, for a man, love, support, companionship, so on and so forth, that they are trying to adopt the same type of lifestyles, the same type of personalities, the same type of traits that the 304s have. What did I say? A lot of the women of today, they refuse to admit this, but they are lonely, angry, and broke. And since so many of you men out there have packed your things up and shipped out, I'm not even talking about the passport bros. I'm speaking in general. So many men have reached the conclusion of, sadly, and let y'all tell it, y'all didn't even want to reach this point. But so many of you fellas out there have reached the point of, it is best for me to just focus on myself, focus on my own life, my own endeavors, because a lot of these chicks out here are a lost cause. That's what you all have reached the conclusion of, and you are operating accordingly. And since that is the way in which a lot of you guys out there are operating, it has, like I said, a lot of these women feeling away. I'm by myself. The men are not outside. The men are not choosing up. The men are not trying to date. The men are not even giving me a damn chance. Even if I am a changed and reformed woman, they don't care enough to even entertain me. You got that? So that's contributing to them being lonely. Not only is that contributing to them being lonely, but they're getting angry as well. Why are they angry? I'll tell you. Hold on. Thank you so much, J Mill. It says the simp economy has almost dried up and it's getting dark for these ladies. Yes, it is. Why are they getting angry, J Mill? Perfect segue. You pretty much said it. They are becoming angry because not only are you guys out there not paying them any attention, not giving them any chances, any opportunities to come into your life and show and prove themselves, right? But to take it further, J Mill, You have a lot of even the guys that would at one point in time cash out, wine and dine, splurge. You don't even have to be exclusive with him. You don't even have to be his woman. And he will still pay for the possibility of you being with him, being around him. You know what I'm saying? That economy is drying up, which again contributes to my anger. But to take it even deeper, J Mill, and thank you again for your donation. All right. But take it even further, J Mill. They are even more upset when they are actually seeing that so many of you guys out there, you're fucking flourishing, sir. That's an insult. How dare you do better than me without me? What? How dare you be at peace without me? How dare you pack your things up, turn your back, and not turn back? What? That's something that is very, very triggering and very, very alarming for a lot of the women that we are seeing present day. And since so many women are losing access to men, I don't have anybody that I can use to fill the voids that I have in my life, whatever void that may be. Fellas, some of you all were filling the void of emotional trauma. I'm going to call up Mark and he going to speak positive affirmations to me when I'm down and out. He ain't my man, but anytime I call Mark, he going to tell me something good. So you fill that void. Not no more. You can't call up homeboy to assist you with your emotional wounds. Men got tired of playing the friend zone game. That shit dead. What else could the women call on you for? Oh, damn, my finances. I need help with a bill. You can't call up Gerald and say, hey, Gerald, I'm kind of behind on my phone bill. Can you help me out, bro? Bro, the fuck? I was trying to be your man. Can't call him no more. So the financial aspect is cut off. What else? Oh, let me fill the void of needing somebody to give me physical touch. Uh-oh. This is where it really got dark. Where it really got dark was I couldn't call up David and get somebody to, I don't know, rub on my booty tonight, hit it from the bike. I couldn't say, oh yeah, David, we can be friends with benefits. That shit dead too. Men today are so protective of every portion of their lives, whether that be, again, my mental health, my physical health, my financial health. Men have blocked it. It has been blocked and shut down and shut off. Men say they're not even effing. I always bring that up because that still even blows my damn mind. I've heard so many countless brothers, attractive brothers, who could easily get some peach if they wanted to, say, I don't even want that. I really want something that's a little bit more substantial. I need somebody that I can really bond with and relate to. Busting a nut gets old. Y'all at that level. That's elite level. A man being able to control and override his sexual urges? That is unheard of. But y'all cut off access. And since y'all have cut off complete and total access, I cannot even function properly today. So in order for me to get said voice to be met, I have to start thinking outside the box. And this is what they are doing now in order to get certain needs met. They are conducting themselves like hoes. Even the good girls. That's how dry it is outside. It's a desert. The dark truth behind modern dating is it is such a drought that it is forcing a lot of women to do the unthinkable. I will hold myself out. I will make a man pay. I'll do whatever, but something has to give. The dark truth behind modern dating is it has become modern day prostitution. Through and through. That's how bad it has gotten because men have cut off access. So since you cut off access, I got to make you pay then. Whoever is trying to date me, whoever is trying to grant me access, you're going to have to pay then. Because I don't, like he said, the simp economy is down. It's dead for real. I'm trying to give an example of what, it could be equivalent to. Let's just make up something dumb. It would be the equivalent to something being free at one point in time, because it was so much traffic, right? It was so much traffic that I could kind of coast off of the traffic alone. But let's say the traffic dies down. Nobody's out here anymore. So now I have to start charging the people who do come around to visit a fee so I can, keep the lights on. And what happens is you eventually start to even run those people off because it's like, damn, this used to be free. Like, why do I have to pay? You should be happy I'm still showing up. If I stop showing up, your business will go down. It will go downhill. It's like, nah, I got to start charging the people now, That's what it's hitting for today. That's what modern day dating has become. I have to start charging men or doing holdout behavior in order to get, my voids filled, my needs met. Thank you, Jabari. It says, I was always told as a child that if no one has animosity towards you and everyone loves you, you're doing something wrong. Can't wait to fly to the Philippines in January. Their anger only fuels us. Lord have mercy, y'all be clowning. Y'all, I don't like how my super chats be showing up now. Let me see. Can I change that? Let me see. Minimal. Okay, yeah, that I like that one better. Okay. But yeah, it's getting real in the field though, Jabari. And when you say things like that, that's even more angering and infuriating because it's like, damn, what a way to rub it in my face. I'm already angry. I'm already lonely. I'm already broke. Now here your ass coming talking about, oh yeah, I can't wait to leave. Nigga, y'all already left. But I digress. Thank you again, Jabari. Let's get into this video though.
So just a couple of weeks ago, I said that the good girls are taking the identity of the hoes, and you bitches got my comments confused. We're not acting like hoes. Okay, well, since you don't understand what it is that you are doing that is hoe behavior, I'm about to show you.
He wants to take me on a date. Moving forward, I now require a $100 refundable deposit. To start charging a deposit if you ask to take me out on a date. If you ask to go out with me, and especially this last minute, like day of, I need a deposit. I need like a $50 deposit.
We should start charging these men deposits to date us. Like we should start charging them a fee to date us. Like a 30-day trial. You pay like $1,000 to date us.
Yeah.
So
would require a deposit to take me on a date to cover my date preparation costs. I'm now working with an app developer to make this a reality. There is a clear difference here where the woman can set the deposit rate and the man can pay for her date preparation costs. So as a woman, you're going to walk into the date already so happy, and that's going to lead to a better date. So when people ask, how did you meet? You can say, he courted me.
I like that. Because hold on, how am I know you for real if you ain't sending a deposit? You're going to have to like make sure I look, like I'm going to have to make sure I look good. So you're going to have to send that in. I got to get my hair done. I got to get a new outfit. I might have to get an Uber. My money is my money. You want to see me. I want to see
What's the deposit fee?
It depends on.
It depends on who it is, right?
No, it don't depend on who it is.
Yeah.
You're wondering why y'all are packing out these singles events like the Million Man March. Y'all are desperate as hell and you confused as to why you can't find a man, but you're doing shit like this. And then who gonna give a fat bitch $1,000?
Oh,
for a deposit?
Wait a minute, sis. I forgot you said that. Now, come on now. Lord have mercy. I didn't know sis said that. I am so sorry to the big girls. I ain't know she did that. Okay. We do not condone body shaming or nothing like that, but I do want you to be healthy though. I do. And I was going to pause it earlier because the dude had said something that was very, very profound to me. But she kept cooking. I just let her cook. But when she said that, I was like, wait a minute. He said, she said, who gonna give a fat bitch? Wait a minute. Let Big Bertha tell it. She getting paid. Okay. I don't know though. Okay. I don't know. Let me let her cook. Let me just let her finish and I'm gonna go back. Lord have mercy. She tripping.
And March. Y'all are desperate as hell and you confused as to why you can't find a man, but you're doing shit like this. And then who gonna give a fat bitch $1,000?
Oh, have mercy.
For a deposit? Are you sick? Have you lost your damn mind? Whenever you pay a deposit for something, you're paying a deposit. That is a down payment for a service or a purchase. You're purchasing something. If you're selling your time, oh, you gotta pay me for my time. A quick visit? Cause you a hoe. Cause that's what the hoes do. Like, let's be so fucking for real. Y'all are doing everything that the fucking hoes are doing. I think you should send me a deposit. Deposits are for services. What services are you providing?
The dark truth behind modern dating is it is a pipeline. No pun intended. But it is a pipeline to selling cat. The way that y'all are structuring this, you, like she said, you might as well just be an escort. That's what it's given. If you are going to charge somebody to see you, to interact with you, to be with you, like, what do y'all think that is? And like I illustrated earlier, I understand and I know why y'all are doing it. It's dry outside. It's a drought. So you got to get it how you live. You got to scramble. You have to think fast. Okay, well, since the men ain't outside, the ones who do be outside, how can I get them to fund and sponsor my lifestyle? How can I get them not to have me out here broke, lonely, and angry? Oh, I know. I'll charge them a fee. But here's the thing, like she's saying, I need y'all to understand that a man that is ready and willing to pay, he's going to want to play. That's why I'm saying this is a little bit dark. And if you're not careful, you can land in very hold out territory. And it is what it is. Because let's be clear, you all. If somebody has it in their mind that, oh, okay, I'm going to pay for something, that already can trigger something within them to expect something in exchange, to expect something in return for a payment. And no shade, no tea. But a lot of y'all not that bad to just be pulling up, cashing out on just because you here. No shade, just being honest. Because she ain't lied. You will have to be top tier. And even the top tier chicks, they will be hard pressed to get a man to just pay to be in her presence just because. Just please. What that jaw do? So, with that being said, be careful traveling down this road thinking that it's going to be something that is feasible and okay for you to ask for and require for a man to date you or go out with you. Talking about, oh yeah, you gotta pay $100 fee and you gotta pay this and you gotta pay that. And can I be completely honest? Y'all some cheap hoes. Damn, $100. But hey, do your big one, sis. Do your big one. I just hope you know that if a man is going to be giving you a down payment, you might be, look, you might get face down on some pavement. Give me the draws, dog. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. And don't be mad either. Don't be mad when somebody like, hold on. I thought I was at least going to get a little bit of sucky with that bitch. I gave you $100. Don't y'all know the hoes around the way only charge $40? I gave your ass $100. So I'm going to need for you to drop to them knees and give me what I please. You are setting yourself up, like I said, very dangerous 304 territory. You not even her, no shade. And the women out there, like I said, who are her, still not her. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I think I'm talking too much. I think I'm hurting their feelings. Let me shut up. Thank you, Eugene. It says it is something where these ladies are already having difficulties getting men. Getting on social media saying they will charge men to be with them only diminish their chances. Wrong tactic, ladies. It is extremely wrong and desperate. Let me take it a step further. And big shout out to you, MVP Swervo, swerving through with the 50. I'm going to read that in a second, but I want to go back to what Eugene said. Not only is it a dangerous and wrong tactic that can give off the wrong message, but let's say it's a man out there who is looking at you and he likes you. But then he goes onto your TikTok or your Instagram or your Facebook, whatever. And he sees that you're like, oh yeah, any man that date me, you better give me $100. $100 on some donuts, nigga, because I ain't got time. You ain't gonna be wasting my time. You ain't gonna be. Now you can poison him into believing that you are a gold digger, you're a user, you a prostitute. Because what kind of bitch gonna be out here asking for, some money from a stranger? Just saying. Thank you, Swervo. It says, for the cook session, Big Sis, I've learned that regular women want the lifestyle, getting flued out, getting tricked on, that the hoes have, but they want to separate themselves from the prostitute label. Oh, okay. It says, make that itch make sense. Let's talk about it. Hold on. I'm going to come back to you, Swervo. Thank you, Successful. It says, peace to Danica and chat. They are fronting and bitter. They will settle for seafood or for 20. Lord have mercy. It says, they failed with the fumbling of legit men. Don't cry now. Oh, y'all cooking. Hold on. We got a bake session. We got a bake off real quick. First things first, let me get into Swervo. And y'all drop the salutes down in the comments right now for MVP Swervo, right? He says, and this is very, very profound, and I'm going to go back into this video, and we're going to break down what that other guy said, because what he said was profound too. But let's peep game of what Swervo said. Swervo said, even the regular women want the lifestyle, right, of the hoes. They just don't want to be put in the same category of the hoes. So yes, I want you to do this, do that, pay for this, pay for that, but don't label me. And this is where a lot of even the quote unquote good women or regular women get thrown out as well, because y'all do the same shit that the hoes do. Y'all can't tell them apart. Does that make sense? Swervo, I'm trying to make it make sense, but it don't. It does not. It's like, oh no, yeah, I be outside with a whole bunch of different dudes, and yeah, I be doing this and I be doing that, but I'm not no hoe though. I'm just dating. Are you? Because I gotta go into this level and layer as well, Swervo. Although the quality men who would want to settle down, who you would want to be with, they're not outside, best believe you got the smoke ass out here laying the pipe late at night. Let's talk about it. So, yes, there is a draw outside to where you will be hard pressed to find a man that's going to take you seriously. Because a lot of you guys out there don't take the women seriously. The men out there who are of quality, y'all don't feel like it's a lot of women out there of quality, so you refuse to waste your time. I'm going to focus on myself, right? However, there are still the pookies, as y'all like to call them, the Ray Rays, the Smokies, whatever y'all like to call, they're still outside. So yes, I can access him, but the men that I want to be with, no, I cannot. And since a lot of them, I'm gonna go here, Swervo, since a lot of the women out there are needing those voids filled, they're trying to fill them by any means necessary. If that means me asking the men that are trying to date me for money, or taking it to this level, or if that means me entertaining a Smokey or a Ray Ray or a Pookie for the night, I'll do that as well. And unfortunately, a lot of the women out there are doing that to fill their voids. I need physical touch. I need companionship. I need somebody to make me feel like a natural woman. And since the men that I would want to make me feel those ways or fill certain voids are not checking for me or are not outside, I have no choice but to deal with Pookie, Ray Ray, Smokey. And y'all are taking notice to that as well. And it's like, damn, but I thought she was, a cool chick. Like, I was still on the fence about her, but I thought she was better than the rest of them. But they see even the quote unquote better than the rest of them chicks still entertaining Smokey, still entertaining Ray Ray, Pookie, whatever. And so that also diminishes their value because you're still doing what the hoes are doing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a lot that goes into it. And like I said, a lot of even the quote unquote good girls or the regular women, they get thrown out as well because they blend in so seamlessly with whole culture. You are outside, you are hanging around a bunch of 304s. You know what I'm saying? Like you are having certain standards that a man is supposed to quote unquote meet that are given escort energy, And so it'll be very, very easy for even those women to get kicked out and left behind too. But thank you so much, Swervo. I want to go back to what who was that? Successful. Yes. Who else did I see? And thank you, Game Changer. It says this message not to the men. They need more hoes. I'm confused, Game Changer. We do not need more hoes. I don't know what you're talking about. Hold on. I don't know what you're talking about, but I do know we do not need no more hoes. Hold on. Now, Successful says they are fronting and bitter. They will settle for seafood or for 20. They failed with the fumbling of legit men don't cry now. That is the perfect segue into, I believe this was it right here.
I like that. Because hold on, how many know you for real if you ain't sending a deposit? You're going to have to make sure I look like I'm going to.
Hold on, let me slow it down because I believe she sped up her video. Playback speed. Let's slow it down to 7.5.
Know you for real if you ain't sending a deposit. You're going to have to.
How did you meet? You can say he courted me.
I like that. Because hold on, how many know you for real if you ain't sending a deposit? You're going to have to make sure I look like I'm going to have to make sure I look good. So you're going to have to send that. And I got to get my hair done. I got to get a new outfit. I might have to get an Uber. My money is my money. You want to see me. I want to see.
What's the deposit fee?
It depends on.
It depends on who it is, right?
No.
It depends on who it is, right?
It don't depend on who it is.
Yeah,
it do.
Yes, it do. She said it do. That is the perfect point and segue into what I was getting ready to say Successful. It is such a drought outside that they are ready and I promise you, they are ready and willing to do it all for the quote unquote right price. What do I mean by that, Successful? What I mean by that is this. And y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Thank y'all for being here. These women are putting a price on taking them out, doing these things because again, I'm broke, I'm lonely, I'm angry, so on and so forth. A lot going on. The men that I want to be with ain't here. And so I have to punish, and I know that sounds very harsh, but that's essentially what they're doing. I have to punish the men who are hanging around for my lack of having access to the men that I would want to have around. So let me put it like this. Swervo, let's say I really want to be with John, right? John is my ideal guy. John is who I really want. If John entertain me, he can get the pussy the first night. Okay, I will be pulling out all the works to win him over, to get him to what? Pick me. Oh, yes, I would. He wouldn't have to pay no fee. He wouldn't have to wow me and woo me, take me here, fly me out there. No. I really like John. But since you're here and I really don't like you like that, you're going to have to pay. I gotta make up for my lack. So I have to essentially penalize the rejects, right? Because if I had access to a John, who else? If I had access to Preston, I would entertain them. I would be with them. But since you're here and I really don't like you, yeah, you're gonna have to pay. You have that element going on. That's why he called it out. And I would bet my last damn dollar he called it out because he is that dude. Whoopsie. Y'all want to talk about it? Yes. He had to call her out and say, no, what do it depend on though? I got to get my hair done, my nails done, my this, my that. So you got to pay for that. You got to pay for this. I got gas. You got to pay. He said, but what do it depend on? Because he's the guy to where he ain't got to pay a damn thing. That's something else that's dark about modern dating today. Everything is exposed. Everything is in plain sight. You can't hide like I used to hide back in the day. Bitch, I see you. I see you. I hear you. I'm around you. And so men are now also able to compare notes. That's something else a lot of the women kind of didn't plan for, right? So, for example, I'm seeing that when I entertain a chick, all of these ridiculously high standards, all of this 304 requirement and behavior is out the window. Matter of fact, she pulling up to me. She cooking for me. She whining and dining me. She's getting her own nails done, hair done, everything did to impress me. So all of this, oh, he need to do this, he need to do that. That's brand new. That's foreign. So that's why he was able to call it out, because he's the guy to where it's like, yeah, no. And with guys calling it out, calling it down the middle, like, hold on, and exposing it, that's making the other guys side eye these chicks like, wait a minute, so why did I have to pay? That's also, back to y'all's point that somebody put in the super chat earlier, that's also contributing to the quote unquote simp economy dwindling down and dying out. Let's go there. Hit the like for me. Some real talk, me, a little big sis. Like I said, everything is exposed in today's time. I'm able to see. I'm able to also experience. I'm able to take notes and hear from other people, and they're all saying the same damn things. So something has to be the truth, right? And so with that being said, more and more things are being revealed. And so the quote unquote suckers, the simp lollipoppies, the easy licks, they're able to bear witness to the fact that I'm getting unfair treatment. This nigga didn't do shit. Why did I have to jump through hoops and loops of fire in order to just be around you? But this next dude didn't have to do a damn thing, and you actually pulled out all the works for him. You went for broke and you already down broke. Let's go further. You use my money, bitch. You use the money that I gave to you to give to him. You gave the money that I gave to you to get cute. Get your hair done. Get your nails done. Get you a new outfit. You use those funds that I sponsored you with to impress the guy that you really wanted to be with, that you really liked. And y'all thought that these men were just going to sit back idly and allow that behavior. This is why even the simp economy dried up, is dead in the motherfucker. Because I'll be damned if I'm sponsoring a woman to go out of her way to impress the next dude, to be with the man that she really wants to be with. And here was the real kicker. The real kicker was she was using my funds to impress and be with the next dude who didn't do a damn thing for her and didn't even want her. Y'all had got to know that was going to be exposed and dry up very, very fast, very quickly, swiftly. Like, bitch, I know you lying. So not only did you use me to get with dude, but dude still didn't get with you? That's a double whammy. Like, bitch, fuck you. Please. Hold on. And I'm going to go back and take our video back in a second. But I had to highlight that. Hold on, let me take this off. I think it's interfering with my audio. Who is this? Gantaji says she is trying to get more women to become hoes so the men would have no chance. Oh, yes. And I always touch base on that. He said she is trying to get more women to become 304s so the men would have no choice but to pay the price. Healthy relationships are the 304's number one op. That's facts. Okay. I'm glad that you went into deeper detail about what you were talking about, but because that is actual facts. And this is what I gotta say. Ladies, y'all have got to be careful about the trends, the women, the advice, the information that y'all are following. Y'all would look at a woman like me and view me as an op. And all I'm trying to do is get you to position yourself to where men would even want to talk to y'all ass again. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm trying to do. The men don't even want to talk to y'all. Men are afraid to talk to women, not because he's insecure, not because he's intimidated, because you are a liability. They can get me in trouble talking to your ass. Hell no. And like somebody said in the super chat earlier, y'all made it this bad. Y'all made the good men treat y'all this way. The men that you would want to be with treat you all this way, because look at what y'all have done to them in the past to, quote unquote, punish them and penalize them. Oh, stop talking to me. You're harassing me. Oh, you're making me feel uncomfortable, so on and so forth. So yeah, now you got what you got. Right? So it's all kind of different levels to the conversation. But what Game Changer is saying is spot on. They would look at women such as myself that is doing nothing but trying to help them to position themselves to get back into the good graces of these men. And we already know that's who the fuck y'all want to be with. Stop lying. Lie to your mama, sis. Cap to your mama, sis, not me. Pretend like you don't want no man, need no man, desire no man, girl, please. And since they do want a man so bad, not only are they trying to get those voids filled by any means necessary by charging the guys who are entertaining them and so on and so forth, but yes, if I can poison the majority of women out here into following up behind this type of toxic ass advice, yeah, the men would be, quote unquote, forced into just accepting me too, because we're all the same. All women are like this. All the women are demanding a fee. All men are hoes. I'm sorry, all women are hoes. So you might as well. That is spot on. These women out here are absolutely trying to create an ecosystem of whores. That way, I can't be an outcast. I'm not a black sheep if we all doing the same thing. I'm not a reject if we're all on one accord. So if you want a woman, then you're going to have to deal with us all. Right? I'll even take it to what she said, because she said, do I want to go there? I really don't. But she said, who gonna pay a deposit for a fat bitch? Listen, game changer, it could even be as diabolical as me trying to get other women to be out of shape, to be not ideal physically, mentally, emotionally. It could be that. Like, no, you ain't gotta work out. You know what I'm saying? For example, let me just show y'all how real in the field your little big sis is. Look at this. How many steps did I have today? And I'm not done. My goal is to hit 40,000 steps today. I am currently at 25,136. If I am trying to poison women into being sloppy and nasty and out of shape, let's say I'm sloppy, nasty, out of shape, that is going to create an environment. This is the objective. This is to create the environment to where men have no other choice but to choose me, because we all sloppy, nasty, out of shape, bad attitudes, hoes. Hold on. Let's talk about it. I'm actually trying to inspire people to be the best versions of themselves, to get the desired result, to do things properly, healthily. And I'm the op game changer. But what they don't see is the fact that, you know, it's a lot of these nasty ass bitches out here who ain't got shit going on, telling them all of the wrong things, all the wrong advice, because they want them to fall in the same category as they are in. And the more women I can get to be inspired to go against the healthy way, to go against the righteous way, the more of the possibility it is for the men to just tolerate and accept my broke, nasty, sloppy ass. I hate the Nika Marie ass bitches. They trying to make us, you know, raise ourselves up and polish ourselves up. Hell no. Because it's easier to be sloppy, broke, nasty, lazy. To be a reckless ran through hoe. That's easy. But here's what they didn't anticipate, game changer. What they did not anticipate is men saying, oh, fuck all of you then. Whoopsie. That is where y'all really turn the tables around. The women out here, a lot of them, not talking about all of y'all. Please, sis, don't come out in my damn comments. That ain't all of us. Shut the fuck up. That is where y'all change the game changer. No point intended. They thought if I could poison the majority of the women out there into becoming me in the worst of ways, okay? They not on my type of time to where you trying to work out and you trying to eat your damn fruits and vegetables and smoothies. They not drinking their water. They're not trying to inspire these women to be better, because they already fucked up I fucked up my life. What I look like trying to get you to do better so I can further be by myself and an outcast. So you can get all the desired results that I couldn't even get for myself. Hell no, bitch, come join me. Come to the dark side. But here's the thing. They did that. This is why I go so hard. A lot of the women out there, they were masterminds at poisoning the minds of other women to get them to adapt and adjust to what they were, what their lifestyles entailed, so on and so forth. And their objective was to get, like I said, the men to just be able to accept all of them. But it backfired. Y'all changed the game, brothers, when y'all said, I don't want none of y'all. Fuck it. I just won't have a woman. I just will get my passport. That's where y'all fucked it up. That's why when the whole passport movement, just to go into that a little bit, that's why when the whole passport movement started really taking off a few years ago, the women were so upset and angry. They're still upset and angry about it, but you know, it's kind of died down a little bit. But at any rate, that's why they were upset. It was like, damn, I thought that we were forcing y'all's hand to just pick us. Because what do I always say? Every woman is a pick-me. It's a varying degree of pick-me-ism. Every woman is male-centered. It's a varying degree of male-centeredness. Are you on the extreme end of, you know, being desperate and tolerating any type of man, any piece of a man just to have one? Or are you on the opposite extreme end to where it's like, fuck all these men, I hate them, but you're still focused on them, which equates to you centering them? Or are you more on the balance end of the spectrum, right? So where it's like, oh yes, I respect men, I want a man, I desire a man, but I also need a man to pour into me. It's reciprocal. But at any rate, every woman, I don't even give a damn about your lifestyle. Every woman is male-centered and a pick-me. Shut the fuck up. Okay? So what they were trying to do was bully y'all into picking them. And what did y'all do? Y'all said, I don't want none of y'all. I'll go somewhere else. That was not a part of the game plan. That shook everything up. And I'm going to be real. A lot of the quote unquote good women, the quality women, they got tricked out of their spots. They became the very same type of 304s that these other chicks inspired them to be, thinking that that was a way to take their power back. That was a way to be a woman and operate in your divine feminine essence and energy and so on and so forth. But no, all they did was get, again, tricked out their spot, and now they're in the same hole that those other chicks are in. And a lot of them realize it now, but it's entirely too late. And so now they want to come back to the bright side and say, oh, you know what? You know, what I did was wrong. And these women, they led me astray and they told me this and it was all wrong, blah, 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 blah. Now they want to do that. But again, the damage is done. You still kicked out. Mission accomplished. Now I have more misery that is in my company. Now I have more women that I can relate to, that can relate to me. I'm not as lonely. Are they still lonely? Hell yes. Because at the end of the day, there are certain things that your homegirl can't give you that a man can. She's just as angry and poor as you. She's just as lonely and bitter as you. So yeah, you can't fill my void like that, ma'am. And like I said, they find out very harshly that they messed up, but by that time it's too late. You're already effed up your life. And so it becomes this repetitive cycle to where now I'm trying to recruit even more women, right? So you already had the effed up women who poisoned the mind of the quote unquote quality women, got them to get tricked out of their spot. They tried to come back to the light and say, hey, wait a minute, I messed up. They tricked me, but it's too late. Don't want your ass either. And so those women, they become bitter. Now they want to recruit more women to be like them, thinking that, oh, if I get enough women to be like me, the men will have no choice but to deal with me. And y'all did not do that. Thank you, Cynical. It says being sloppy is just a different kind of hell. Broke, STDs, lonely, knees hurting, going upstairs or short of breath, just standing. Sounds miserable. Cynical. I'm not gonna play with you today. Okay, we got a lot to unpack. I don't have time. Hold on. Let me make sure. Somebody was texting me, my bad. Okay, let me make sure I got everybody. Successful MD says they expedite the end of their shelf life. Man, just nasty work. And thank you, Alex Tucker, for becoming a channel member. Salute to you. But yeah, y'all, let's take this back and break it down, because I want to make sure we didn't miss no valuable and key information.
So just a couple of weeks ago, I said that the good girls are taking the identity of the hoes, and you bitches got my comments confused. We're not acting like hoes. Okay, well, since you don't understand what it is that you are doing that is hoe behavior, I'm about to show you.
Now, I'm going to pause it, because what she said holds so much weight till it's pathetic. Some of y'all can be so blinded by your loneliness, by your desperation, you don't even know that you being a hoe. I've heard so many women, you all, say things to the effect of, oh yeah, a woman should have a whole roster of different guys. A woman should date a whole bunch of guys at one time. A woman should charge this. A woman should... I'm telling y'all, that has become the new norm. What does it say? This is bad. This is bad. The dark truth behind modern dating. So many everyday, average, typical women have adopted the notion that it is okay for a woman to do her damnness to deal with a multitude of different guys at once, simultaneously. Try to get as much as you can out of all of them. And I've always spoke against that, because I already know how a lot of the women are today. I know how broken y'all are. I know how lonely y'all are. I know how angry y'all are. And so that is a recipe for you to get ran through. Why do you say that, Danica? Well, if I'm already starved in every way possible, and somebody's coming around me, multiple different people coming around me to feed me, quote unquote, you think I'm not going to take a bite off of his French fry? Take a bite off of his piece of chicken? Take a bite off of his piece of pizza? It's a recipe. I need y'all to follow my analogies. Keep up. I know y'all not slow. It's a recipe for disaster. You're going to get tempted. It's going to be certain times where it's like, man, I ain't been touched in so long. I ain't had a man to make me feel like this in so long. You're going to be fucking. And when you're surrounded by a whole bunch of different guys that maybe you are attracted to, yeah. And don't let him be somebody that is going above and beyond, like how these chicks tell y'all a man needs to go above and beyond. Now you really trick out your damn draws. Do y'all want to lie, or do y'all want to lie? Thank you, Successful. It says what they are? They say 304 phase? They what they are. Are you saying they are what they are? I don't know. But I don't know what you're talking about. But, you know, I'm going to try to piece together what you're saying. At any rate, they do try to also promote womanhood to be this thing to where you get into figuring out what you like. If that means you dipping, dabbling different guys and having a quote unquote whole face, do that. We were taught that as well. That all backfired, you know? But back to my point, what she is saying is factual information. You even have everyday average typical women out here doing hold out behaviors thinking that, oh, I'm separate. Oh, that's not me. That's not going to happen to me. It very well could, and the possibility and probability of it happening to you very high. Y'all just be in denial about so much.
The man wants to take me on a date. Moving forward, I now require a $100 refundable deposit. To start charging a deposit if you ask to take me out on a date.
Because they're broke. I hate to even go here, but something else that has transpired recently when it comes to modern dating. A lot of y'all men that are still out there, you know, trying to mingle and find a woman and all of that, y'all hid a lot of shit. What do I mean? What I mean by that is y'all are not so forthcoming with all that you have. I'm not just gonna start whining and dining and paying for this and telling her that and inviting her to this and exposing her to that. I gotta really see what she's about first. Y'all tucked a lot away. Pause. Okay. But yes, you even tucked the dick away. Like, no, you ain't getting that either. I don't know what you want. Are you a hoe? Do you be out here itching and scratching? I don't know. Y'all doubt a lot of things back. It used to be a thing, you all, to where a woman would go out with a man and maybe on the first date, he is, you know, inquiring about her personal life and she's able to give him a sob story and him feel so, inclined to help. They would play on y'all's nature. Isn't a man's nature to help, to solve issues and so on and so forth? And so back in the day, a woman would be able to say on the first date, yeah, you know, I've been going through so much and, you know, it's hard for me being a single mother. And, you know, I've been looking and watching after my father and, you know, my mother, she's sick and this, that, and the third. And the man be like, oh, damn. Oh, do you need help? Do you need anything? I wasn't going to ask, but I mean, it would be just so wonderful. And then a man would cash out. A man would do something for it to try to solve the issue. Because as quiet as kept, a lot of you guys were dating with pure intentions. You thought that this could potentially be your woman. So yeah, let me show and prove to her that I am somebody that she can depend on, that she can rely on, that can come through for her in the dark hour, in the dark time. And a lot of the women, they played on that. You didn't know that you were one of 10. You're thinking y'all both are entering into this dating arena with the same objectives. Like, we're both vetting and inspecting each other because we find each other to be of value. We feel like, you know, we could really take this to the next level. You thinking she the only one. You the only one. No. You know what I'm saying? And so when a lot of women were able to be able to pick off of different pockets from different guys, a lot of y'all caught on to and was like, damn, these bitches using us. I thought I was special. No, nigga, you're not. You know? So now that a lot of you all have caught on to that and you're tucking things away in more ways than one, it's like, okay, damn. Men not just trying to come through and cash out no more. Men are really trying to make us show and prove our value before he does this. Men are now really trying to make us go above and beyond to see, hey, are you somebody that's genuine and pure? And since they're not able to really give you all good vibes, if you will, as far as them being genuine and pure, and y'all are like, oh, okay, yeah, bitch, you just trying to use me, and y'all take y'all damn money somewhere else. You take your energy, your time, your love, your support somewhere else. Now they feels like, oh, well, y'all gonna have to start paying me because y'all wasting my time. See, y'all used to be out here cashing out on bitches. Y'all ain't trying to cash out no more. So since y'all are genuinely trying to talk and get to know women while we out on these dates, I'm gonna make y'all pay. that's what that is code for. It's code for, damn, y'all caught on to the play. Y'all caught on to the fact that, damn, these dates are really not me trying to get to know you and see where this relationship can blossom and grow into. This was just a ploy for me to get some money, get some help, get some dick. Hold on. So that's what this is, y'all. This is why so many women are coming through acting like hoes, demanding deposits and shit.
If you ask to go out with me, and especially this last minute, like day of, I need a deposit. I need like a $50 deposit.
We should start charging these men deposits to date us. Like we should start charging them a fee to date us. Like a 30-day trial. You pay like $1,000 to date us.
Yeah.
So
would require a deposit to take me on a date to cover my date preparation costs. I'm now working with an app developer to make this a reality. There is a clear difference here where the woman can set the deposit rate and the man can pay for her date preparation costs. So as a woman, you're going to walk into the date already so happy, and that's going to lead to a better date. So when people ask, how did you meet? You can say, he courted me.
I like that.
Bitch, please. He paid for me. He escorted me. And if you know what we talking about.
Because hold on, how am I know you for real if you ain't sending a deposit? You're gonna have to like make sure I look like I'm gonna have to make sure I look good, so you're gonna have to send that in.
Can I say something now real quick? And I'm just being honest with this, right? Not on no pick me shit. I'm just being real. Why is it not enough for a man to show up? And by him getting ready to come out to see you, right? He putting on his $500 cologne and shit. He, picking you up, wasting his gas, whatever. He's paying for the meal, whatever. Isn't that effort? I got real questions. Not on no pick me shit. I'm just being real. Because the common thing that I'm hearing from these women, outside of me peeping game and seeing that they're broke as fuck, I'm hearing them say, yeah, I'm doing something. So you should pay for me doing something. As if these men are not doing something. Yeah, I gotta get cute. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. So does he. So shouldn't that show and prove to y'all that he is somebody that is serious by him doing the same shit that you are doing? Or is it a thing of you knowing that you're not serious and that's all you are doing? And so you're peeping game like, oh, if he's doing what I'm doing and I'm not serious, then he couldn't be serious either. Just something to think about. You know what I'm saying? Because I just find it very, very funny that these women are making it seem like them doing the things that they should be doing already. When you're meeting somebody or trying to get to know somebody, that is them going above and beyond and out of their way. So you got to pay for me doing the bare minimum. You got to pay for me doing the shit that I was supposed to do. When a man is also doing the same thing and you're not trying to pay him for doing that. Or dare I say, and it's no shade, I promise you, I'm not trying to be on no pick-me shit. I'm just being honest. And I'm trying to hold up a mirror to you so you can peep in on yourself and change this shit. But dare I say, could a man turn around and inquire about, hey, where that head at though? Where that peach? Because after all, I didn't pay for this. I didn't put on my best damn attire, my best damn smelling cologne and shit. I done picked your ass up. I think it's time for me to pick that ass up. But let a man come through saying shit like that, feeling entitled like that. Oh, he gonna be all kind of zesty. He gonna be all kind of trash. Ain't shit. You name it. Nasty double standards, I'm telling you. Thank you, Mr. Original says, please. I know what copy and paste when I hear it. Shaking my damn head. What you talking about copy and paste? Don't confuse me, Mr. Original. Hold on. Yeah, y'all will be wrong as hell. Let you come through like, bitch, bring that ass. Do you know how much my cologne cost for me to spray this shit on tonight? I could have saved this shit for next week. I ain't have to waste my damn cologne. You see these shoes, bitch? I just bought these shoes yesterday because I knew I was coming on this damn day, but you gotta pay for this shit. Let a man do that. It's gonna be a wrap. You zesty ass motherfucker. Hold on.
And I gotta get my hair done. I gotta get a new outfit. I might have to.
I had to get my beard trimmed, bitch. Get me a line up in this bitch. I had to get a motherfucking retwist. I had to put on my damn do-rag so I can have some waves in this motherfucker. I had to get the razor out, bitch, so I can get a close cut, close shave in this motherfucker. And you got the nerve not to give me no head, bitch. Let a man do that. It's a wrap. What up, Main Lion? It says, if a man sees a woman and the first thing that he says to her is how much, a woman with standards and morals will be insulted. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But we can't see how we can be portraying ourselves when we come out talking about, oh yeah, I need a fee. I deserve a fee. A fee for what? Like she said, a service, right? So if I'm going to pay a fee, what's in it for me? Let's continue.
Get a Uber. My money is my money. You want to see me. I don't want to see.
What's the deposit fee?
Because you want to see him. You want him to feed you. Girl, I'm telling y'all, but let a man ask for some head. Let a man ask for, you know, that it's gonna be a problem. But this is how y'all can shift things. This is the dark side to modern day dating. Y'all are presenting yourselves as prostitutes, and y'all become extremely hostile and upset when a man treats y'all as such. Y'all cannot be mad. I don't want to hear shit, the Main Line. Hold on. Like you said, let a respectable woman get approached on some, oh, you know, how much you cost. Highly offended. Wish a nigga would. What you talking about how much I cost? I don't put no price on me. And then to make matters worse, the Main Line. These niggas come through talking about $100. You know what I'm saying? Now, to me, this is twofold. Because on one hand, $100 ain't shit. But then on the other hand, it's like $100? But I don't even know you. That's a lot. So I'm really conflicted with this. Which is why I would just not put it on the table at all. Like, if we're really here to get to know somebody, let's not put a price on it. But I mean, what do I know?
It depends on.
It depends on who it is, right?
No, it don't depend on who it is.
Yeah,
So you're wondering why y'all are packing out these singles events like the Million Man March.
Oh, why did you go there, sis? She said, and y'all are out here wondering why y'all are packing out these singles events like the Million Man March. You know why? Because y'all are coming through with ridiculously high standards and expectations, and you ugly as hell. Can somebody say it? You dusty as hell. You broke as hell. You entitled as hell. You skinny as hell. You fat as hell. You dumb as hell. I ain't showing up for this shit. You know who show up to singles events? Rejects. And it's getting so diabolical, y'all, that the pimps, I'm a pimp in my own fucking mind. I'm a pimp in my own fucking mind. Yes, I'm the pimps pulling up to the singles event like, oh, you let me go ahead and rally these hoes up. Because clearly don't nobody else want y'all ass. I'm going to put y'all on the blade. See what y'all can do for Big Daddy. Hold on now. It's getting that real in the field. The pimps pulling up to the singles events, and y'all so damn desperate. Y'all just might go. Tell me when to go. Y'all just might go dumb. Like, you know what, but at least what we gonna call him? At least Peter the Pimp, Peter the P, he take real good care of his women. You know what I'm saying? Like, he always be speaking positively over me and stuff when I go out on the blaze. So, having a piece of a good man is better than no man at all. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. This is why nobody's outside. Look at what y'all doing. And y'all act like people can't see this. Please.
Y'all are desperate as hell and you confused as to why you can't find a man, but you're doing shit like this. And then who gonna give a fat bitch $1,000?
Oh my Lord. Let's take it a step further, sis. Who gonna give an ugly bitch $1,000? They not even giving cute bitches $1,000. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna take it further, and I'm so sorry. Don't y'all know the people who are getting paid are also getting laid? Ain't shit free, baby girl. Especially if it's a large lump sum. And I don't even know you. You got to know. You got to know you are asking for a world of trouble when you come through demanding and commanding somebody to spend, somebody to pay. I'm going to be looking for my refund, bitch. In one way or another. Y'all so silly. Y'all so silly. Now she's talking about who gonna pay $1,000 for a fat bitch. I would ask and take it further and say, who gonna pay for any bitch? That's first things first. And then to take it deeper and further, to her point, y'all not that. I don't care if you're not a fat bitch. Y'all be, girl, trash. No shade. This is why y'all have to make a man pay to begin with. Can I go here? Let me. I'm done with sis. She cooked enough. I want to go here and piggyback off of her last point. And y'all get the damn likes up. And I appreciate y'all for being here. Ladies, the men are not even doing said things for the women that would maybe be deserving of it. So when you come through and you're nowhere near, Lord have mercy, you're nowhere near where you need to be in order to require certain things, you're playing yourself. And it's such a shame that y'all don't even know and understand that y'all are setting yourselves up to be overlooked and played. I'm going to say something that could be rude, but if I don't say it, who else will? Ladies, don't y'all know that it has gotten so bad outside that there are women that are ready and willing to pay men to be with them. So if we are in that new arena of dating, I just don't know what y'all thought would come of this. The script has been flipped. The men are now the ones who are in high demand. There are women who will give their last and their all to get quality men to be with them, whatever. Any man to be with them, to be honest. It is that desperate outside. So if y'all have reversed and flipped the script around so tragically and terribly, no, you gotta know nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to rescue you and be with you and pay to be. They're just not. And I find it to be kind of heartbreaking and sad that y'all are not even top tier, mid tier, thinking that that's gonna pan out well. It's not. And I'm sorry if that's rude and mean, but it's the truth. Mr. Original says, let me see, $1,000 for a trick or $925 in my savings and get myself something that I need. What should I do? It's a no fucking brainer. And that right there is what troubles me. Like, it troubles me that they don't see the writing on the damn wall. Especially when you already hit the damn wall. Like, no shade. But it just be kind of sad that these women be so delusional like this. And my heart really, really does break for the good women out there to where they're having to suffer as well. Because the landscape is fucked up for dating. You can't tell the difference between a good woman and a bad one. A wholesome woman and a hoe. You know? So... Let me see. It was something. One moment, y'all. Let me reshare the video because it was something else. I thought I was done with her, but it was like, no, something else that she said at the end. Hold on. Let's get to it. I'm scroll to it.
I'll do. Like, let's be so fucking for real. Y'all are doing everything that the fucking hoes are doing.
Right.
For a purchase. You're purchasing something. If you're selling your time, oh, you gotta pay me for my time. A quick visit? Cause you a hoe. Cause that's what the hoes do. Like, let's be so fucking for real. Y'all are doing everything that the fucking hoes are doing. I think you should send me a deposit. Deposits are for services. What services are you providing?
Oh, that right there. I want to go further with the service aspect. It is so tragic today that, and y'all can even chime in because some of y'all are guilty, fellas. It is so tragic out there today from what y'all have shared with me and from what I can see. In my personal life with women around me, no shade, no tea, but hey, there are women that are providing service for guys who are not even paying for said service. Now, I kind of already went into that a little bit earlier, but I want to go deeper with that because I don't think a lot of women understand that there are so many women in abundance in today's time that are ready and willing to provide said service. This is why I said the script has been flipped. The men are actually able to pick and choose what women they want to be involved with for that time, that day, that week. It's just that a lot of the guys, I'm gonna be real with y'all, a lot of the guys from what y'all have told me as well, there's always open listening conversation. y'all don't want to deal with the headache and the hassle of dealing with said abundance of women that you could utilize for their service, that you do not have to even pay for. It's so diabolical. Let me put it y'all plain. It is so diabolical outside that a lot of you are paying for you're not even paying. A lot of y'all are just doing, because you don't have to have no money. Y'all are doing things for men in abundance. And these guys are not even trying to choose up on you, pick you, take you seriously, settle down, so on and so forth. And you're not the only one. So requiring a man to pay for some shit that he's getting for free without having to do a damn thing to keep that woman around, you're playing yourself. This is the dark truth behind modern dating. Everything has been flipped around, turned around, and it's getting very, very dark. And a lot of women are getting very, very desperate with the measures that they're ready and willing to go in order to achieve some kind of companionship, some kind of help, some kind of leverage and control. And if y'all would, like I said earlier, have an open mind and take heed to the information that I give to you all, because I promise you, I'm not coming from a place of trying to put y'all down and hurt you. Like, it's all from a place of love, I promise you. Even though I could be harsh in my delivery, I wasn't as bad as this. It's still love. And if y'all would just sit down with an open mind and an open heart and really take heed to the message that I have been trying to convey and deliver to y'all for years, you will be a lot further ahead. You will be a lot better off. But I'm not going to lie and pretend like it's not too late for a lot of y'all. For a lot of y'all, it is too fucking late, sis. You did way too much. So you're kind of forced into having to demand men to pay for you, because how else are you going to get the money without you sticking him up? You know? I just find it very, very hard to believe that you'll be able to find a sucker in today's time to stick up. But whose fault is that? You know? Thank you, Day Flow. It says, we are in a housing crash, literally a recession. Men will not help women and feminists this time. Our treasury bill, no one wants. You know what? That's the perfect statement to wrap this up on. Make sure I got everybody. I do not. I missed a lot of y'all. I'm gonna go back and read y'all though. But I do want to wrap this up because that's the perfect statement. It's over, ladies. The dark truth behind modern dating is the jig is up. You overplayed your hand. You have no hand to play. Everything has been exposed. Everything has been revealed. And now y'all are acting so terribly out of desperation that the men don't even take y'all seriously. Like, bitch, really pay a fee to see a basic bitch who's not even my woman, who I'm just trying to get to know? Hell no. You'll be by yourself. And like J Flo said, it was a time where men would come through and, you know, give the benefit of the doubt, try to rescue, try to save, try to salvage something. But no, those days are over because they came to realize a lot of y'all were playing. And here's what's really, really sad. What's really, really sad is there could be women out there who are not playing and you still playing your damn self. You still got played. It's still too late for you. Y'all should have been out here in droves, adding on to my voice instead of talking against it. but y'all talked against it because you thought it was going to be to your own best interest and your own selfish. So yeah, let's condemn the Nika Marie's of the world. Let's overshadow and overpower their voices. That way, like Gangster just said, these men have to be bullied into accepting what we put out there. But I warned y'all and I told y'all this day would fucking come. Did I not? Now you're out here having to require a damn fee to eat. Require a fee just so you can have some kind of help because the men ain't there. You don't have a provider. You don't have no protection. Y'all thought y'all was big, bad, and bad bitches forever. No. I told y'all all of this. But did they want to listen? No. It's only so, what I always say, it's only so much somebody can take before it's like, you know what, this is some bullshit. I'm done. And that's what we're witnessing. Now y'all are having to become hoes in order to make ends meet or in order to get a man to, you know, do anything for you. Taking plays out of a 304 playbook is nasty work. How far we have fallen from grace. Thank you again, Swargo. It says, gentlemen, if you are single and have your life together, your own spot, your own car, and some disposable income, you are winning in this marketplace. Yes, you are. And what I say earlier, that is what is making so many women extremely angry. I'm seeing you doing well without me. I'm seeing you flourishing while you turn your damn back on me. Nigga, are you crazy? This was never supposed to happen. Y'all were supposed to be bullied into submission. Not bullied into isolation. The fuck is this? Toronto says, wisdom of the day, 101. Leave hoes alone, not alone. And you'll save a hoe a lot of money. Keeps the mic. So you ain't going to drop the mic today. You're going to keep it. All right. And I believe I am caught up. If I miss you, though, I do apologize. Okay? But yeah, y'all. I just want to come on here real quick with y'all. Less than 2 hours, we did good. An hour and 30. That's good. But I want to come on here with y'all, break this down. And like I said, salute to whomever sent me over the video that we shared today. She dropped a lot of facts, you know, and it's very, very refreshing to see women speak up, speak truth to power, and call it down the middle. Call it how you see it. And it makes it even better that she's not ugly. So we need more not ugly women to come through and speak truth to power. That way they can really take heed to the message and be on high alert. Because if it's like, damn, if even the bad bitches is saying this, I might need to get my act together. Yes, you do. Hold on. No shade. I know I ain't shit and I don't care. Okay. When you have beautiful women or attractive women coming through, bitches that look like this have no other choice but to humble themselves. Lord have mercy. Come down from your high horse. Lord have mercy. And do things in a more righteous manner. Because if you do not, ma'am, look, listen. I just don't know. I don't know how it's going to turn out for you. I don't know if, you know, Lord have mercy. Listen to what these women are saying. Listen to what the women like me are saying. I know y'all don't like us. I know you may be mad as fuck because, you know, how dare that bitch be talking like that? How did she hating on us? If you so happy in your marriage, bitch, mind your business and be happy in your marriage, bitch. I know what y'all be saying. But we just trying to help your ass have a happy in your marriage, sis. We trying to make you be one of them. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. That's all that's to it. All right. Because if you don't, you're going to be sitting there like this. I just really wish I would have listened to them bitches. I hate them pick me bitches, but low key, I came to realize I'm is a pick me bitch. And guess what you're going to be left with to choose from? Yeah, bitches. All you hoes. Y'all passed me up back in the day. Did you not? You called me a ugly black nickel. You called me a ugly broke nickel. You said my eye was bugged out my head. You said that I was too fat and nasty. You told me my dick was too small. Now look at you, bitch. You got no choice but to be with a nigga like me. I'm at the singles events, bitch. Me. You black ugly hoes. Me. You broke Becky's. Yeah. Now I am all that you have to choose from, bitch. Bow down. Guess what? Because you need this help, don't you? You need some of this help, don't you, bitch? Well, assume the motherfucking position. Now I am in the position of power, bitch. So you assume the position. Yeah, this your zaddy now. All them niggas you tried to turn down and all you I can do better than this. This it. Yeah, babies. You know, he whistled when he down talk. He ain't got no damn teeth. Yeah, babies. I was just wondering if, you know, I hope I'm not being too presumptuous. But I was just wondering if you would be able to maybe suck it tonight. I mean, didn't you tell me that you needed a few groceries? You and your children needed a few groceries? Okay, well, I got $600. Now you're gonna have to let that, you know, last throughout the month because that's all I got on my Social Security for this month. You know, but I have $600. So if you want this $600, I was just wondering, you know, would you be so kind as to suck it just a little bit? You know, you don't even have to touch the balls or nothing like that. Now, I don't even need you to do that. Just you know. This is what shot. It did not have to come to this. But y'all didn't want to listen. And so since y'all listen, since they didn't want to listen, that this is what it is. This is what it is. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna get up off of here. I'm gonna try my best to get my steps in. Yesterday, I did hit 32,000 steps yesterday. So today, I'm trying to get to 40,000. I'm gonna try to get to my 40,000 goal. I'm gonna see y'all later for some more dope discussions. Like the video, hype the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. We dope as hell over here. And yes, they do be hating on the live streams now. It is what it is. But salute to everybody who came through, showed up and showed out. Huge shout out to MVP Swervo and everybody else who sent in donations. As a matter of fact, let me hype y'all up real quick. Shout out to Jay Mill. Shout out to Jabari. Shout out to Swervo. Shout out to Eugene. Shout out to Successful MD. Shout out to Game Changer. Shout out to Alex Tucker. Shout out to Cynical Nitro. Shout out to Mr. Original. Shout out to The Main Lion. Shout out to J Flow. And shout out to DJ Cole. I see you at the bottom. Okay, where you at? Y'all in here down laughing. I just want to know where I'm playing it. It says them game is effed. Yes. Them games is effed up. And now it is game over. Much love. Peace to y'all. I'm going to see y'all in our next dope discussion. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what we got in store. But again, if you have any topic suggestions or any links, videos, feel free to email me at dmariepoet@gmail.com. And if it's dope enough, I will, turn into a dope discussion. But you can also inbox me over on Instagram. I just warn you that it may get really, really flooded over there. And I hardly ever check my Instagram email like that, or inbox, I should say, like that. So just be warned. If it takes me a long time to get to you, I apologize. Okay. But I love y'all. I respect y'all. I'm gonna see you in the next dope discussion. Much love and peace to all of my crown heads.
Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we sit down? No interruption. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussion. Dope discussion. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussion. Dope discussion.